Today we're going to show you how to add a blog to your Softr site. I'm Harriet from DropInBlog. Let's get into it. With Softr, you can create an app or website from scratch, use a template, or you can let AI do the work for you. For this tutorial, we'll be using a template. Scroll down to this section where you will see all of the projects that you have, and choose the project you would like to add your blog to. We have this website ready that we have created from a template, so we'll just click on it. Then you'll be taken to the page editor. Here you'll need to add a new page, which will be your blog page. To do that, on the left-hand side, click here on Pages. Then in the slide-in menu, click on this plus icon to add a new page. And here, under Page Name, name your blog however you like. We'll type in blog to be simple and straightforward. Then click on Save here at the bottom. And you'll see your new page here in the preview. Next, here on the right, under Browse Blocks, switch to the Static tab. And look for, then click on Custom Code. Add this custom code block, click here on the preview with the plus icon. And a slide-in window will appear. This is where you add your blog code that you'll have to get from your DropInBlog account. First, we'll take out all of this code. Then we'll head to our DropInBlog account's code and layout page. Once there, under Blog Code, under Step 1, click on this Copy Code button to copy the first line of code. Then go back to your Softr page editor, and we'll simply paste our first line of code. Now go back to your DropInBlog's code and layout page, and this time, click on the Copy Code button under Step 2 to copy the second line of code needed. Then go back to the Softr page editor, and paste the code immediately after the first one we pasted. Once satisfied with your changes, click on Publish here on the upper right. Then in the pop-up, click on Publish Updates. Once confirmed, click on this icon to open your site in a new tab. To go to your blog page from here, just type in / followed by the name of your blog page to the end of the URL in the address bar. For us, this is / blog. Then hit enter, and there's your blog. Now, we have one more thing to do, which is to copy our blog URL and add it to our DropInBlog settings page. This will make sure that all of your blog posts created through DropInBlog will be shown on your Softr site. So head to the address bar and copy your blog URL. Then in your DropInBlog settings page, under Blog URL, paste your URL and click on Save All Changes. Once confirmed, you can go back to your blog, hit refresh, and we'll check one of our posts out. Let's have a quick look. And everything is working great. At this point, we need to add the link to our blog to our site's menu so that our visitors can access the blog easily. To do that, in your Softr site's page editor, here on the preview, click inside the header area. And here on the menu to the right, scroll down to this section labeled Primary. This is where you'll see all of your navigation menu links. Click here on Add with the plus icon, and in the drop-down, choose Page. And you'll be shown the pages that you have. Choose your blog page. For us, that's Blog. And you'll see here under Primary, and in your header element in the preview, that your blog link has been added to your navigation menu. You can also change the position of your navigation menu items by clicking on them here and dragging them to your desired position. Once satisfied with your changes, click on Publish here on the upper right. Then in the pop-up, click on Publish Updates. Then click on this icon to open your site in a new tab. There's the site. You'll see the blog link in the navigation menu successfully added. Let's click on it. And we're taken to our blog page, which is looking great. Let's check out one of the posts. Let's have a quick look. Everything is working great. You've successfully created a blog on Softr. Now that your blog is live, you should add new content to it. We'll be doing this in our DropInBlog account. Now, to add a new blog post to your blog, log into your DropInBlog account, and in the Posts tab, click on the Add Post button here. This creates a new blog post, and this will take you to the post editor. To add content, you can just start typing inside the content area here. With DropInBlog, you can create well-structured and visually appealing content for your blog using the editor's top bar, where you'll find different heading styles that will allow you to create a proper heading structure for your content. If you want to highlight specific parts of your blog post, you can use block quotes and callouts. To make your content easy to scan, you can use bulleted lists or numbered lists, as well as tables. And if you want to add media to your content, DropInBlog's post editor allows you to easily add images and videos. Apart from all the features we have mentioned so far, DropInBlog also allows you to create a single piece of content and then reuse it across your blog pages thanks to the Smart Snippets feature. You'll find this feature in the editor's top bar and on its dedicated page within your DropInBlog account. Let us give you an example use case for Smart Snippets. You can use Smart Snippets to grow your blog's readership. For that, you'll need to create a newsletter sign-up form, which you'll then add to a single or all of your blog posts. We'll show you how to add your form to a single blog post. Once in a Smart Snippets page, select the Add Snippet button. And in the new window that opens, paste the embed code of your form using the code view of the DropInBlog editor. Using the menu on the right, under Snippet Name, name your snippet. We're choosing to use opt-in form to be straightforward, so we'll just type that in. Then toggle the switch to make the snippet active, and under Snippet Location, select Insert with Post Editor. Scroll down the window and click on Save Snippet. Then return to the Post Editor, click on the Smart Snippets icon, find the snippet you just created, and insert it into your post. You'll see a placeholder of your Smart Snippet in the content area, and when you publish your post, the newsletter form will appear in your blog post. The DropInBlog post editor gives you the option to add a table of contents and FAQs to your blog. You can turn both on and off by simply using the toggle for each option. You can also assign authors and add categories for your blog post. And you can add related posts that you want to appear on your blog posts as well. Before you save and publish your post, it is advised that you check if your blog post is optimized for search engines. You can make use of DropInBlog's built-in SEO Analyzer, which lets you add a target keyword and helps you optimize your content based on it. And under Content Score, here is where you'll see suggestions on how to improve your blog post's visibility and search engine results. Once you've successfully done the suggested actions here, like for example, you make sure that the keyword appears in the post title and in the slug, or you've added text to your post, this colored box next to the goal will turn yellow if not fully satisfied, or green for the goal being 100% matched. Now, once you optimize your content for search engines, you can also use Mention Boost to help your content's AI visibility. Mention Boost will give you suggestions like adding headings, a table of contents, FAQs, and adding structured content like lists or tables. You'd want to get a higher score on Mention Boost, ideally 5 out of 5 for better visibility on AI tools like ChatGPT, Google AI's Overview, and other AI-based searches. When you publish your post, you'll notice the audio player at the top if you have Blog Voice AI enabled in your account. DropInBlog's text-to-speech feature turns your written content into audio, which is a great way to increase engagement on your blog. To turn this feature on, go to the settings page of your account and navigate to the Blog Voice AI section. Then toggle the switch under Blog Voice AI and choose the language and voice to customize the sound of your blog. Now, as you may have already noticed, when you add a blog to your site, it will match your site's design. When you add a blog to your site, it will blend in seamlessly with the rest of your pages. And you don't have to do anything to make that happen. Everything happens automatically. Then, if you want to style your blog further, you can go to the code and layout page of your DropInBlog account. And under Advanced, you'll see Design Customizations, where you'll be able to customize fonts, for example, its size, the primary font family, or heading font. You can also edit the color of your links. For example, we'll choose this blue, and whether your link is underlined or not. And you'll see the preview of your customizations to the right of the page. And if you want to make more advanced changes, you can use the custom CSS section and add your own custom CSS. Note that all elements in our templates have unique classes for you to use. With the use of these customization options that DropInBlog offers, you're sure to create a beautiful blog according to your preference. And if you need help managing your blog, our blogging tool supports user levels, allowing you to add your team members to your DropInBlog account. To add a new user, simply click on the Users page located under the More dropdown. Then once in the Users page, click on the Invite User button. A new page will open where you should add the email address of the user you want to invite. You should also assign them a role by selecting one of the default roles from the dropdown. For example, by selecting Editor, this invited user will have the following permissions. Or for example, with the role of Writer, they'll have these permissions. Or if you want something more advanced, choose a custom role. Lastly, with DropInBlog, you don't have to worry about vendor lock-in because you can easily import or export your blog content. Simply hover over the More tab here on your DropInBlog's main navigation menu, and in the drop-down, select Import/Export. You'll then be taken to the page where you can import or export your blog content. If you decide to move away from your current platform, you can take your blog with you, as DropInBlog is an embeddable blogging platform that works seamlessly with almost any platform. In our integrations page, you'll find our integration guides for most of the biggest platforms and many others. And that's how you add a blog to your Softr site. Happy blogging!